Anyway, this is just one of those games that I played into the ground, and I just felt like playing it again. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? I'm kind of wondering how fast I can do it, because I was looking at, my records for the Switch version of the game, and I had 3 clears. Once for 16 days, once for 15 days, and one for 12 days. I'm just like, 12 days? That's fucking ridiculous. I've heard other people say that, like, the time limit stresses them out. They're just like, you only have so many days to get all the parts. I can't do it. And it's like one of those things that I don't play RTSs really, right? Like, I don't ever really play RTSs. This is one of the few that I do. Like, when I first played this game, and I had no real sense of what I was doing, I still managed to clear the game on my first go-round. I got 29 of the 30 parts. And there's a few parts that are optional, and, the last part that you get is always optional. So it's just one of those things, it's just, whoops. Funny to me. Funny to me that it's like, oh my gosh, I cannot beat this RTS for children. It's so, just one of those, it's like, look. And I mean, I guess there is something to be said for being, like, intimidated, right? Where it's like, oh yeah. There's a time limit, and that sounds stressful, so I am scared. I am too scared to play this game. But man, you just gotta give it a try, man. It's not difficult to beat this in one, to beat this without stressing too much. The blues didn't rush into the fire and die, did they? Oh dear. I am gonna need, I am gonna need to replenish some of my blues. Yup. Blues right over here dying. Well, shit. I fucked this up immensely. Come on, hit him. Come on, hit him. Okay. Now here's the thing. I know you guys want to help, but I really, really, really need the blues, okay? I really, really, really need the blues. Actually, some of you drowned. Dear Lord, I'm playing a bit fast and loose with this. I honestly am. Maybe a bit too fast and loose. You are taking the most circuitous way possible, my dudes. My little guys. Holy shit, did you see that? They could have just jumped off the cliff. In like a good way, to cut corners, you know? Fastest way to the bottom is just to jump up, not to take the big, long, rambling path, up and around it. Do I risk throwing them over just to get yes? Yes, I do. There's just one random guy way over here. I mean, not way over here, but over here enough. What is he doing? I love Pikmin, but sometimes they're dumb as hell. Then again, you try, managing 100 stinking AI at once. You know what I mean? Like, I've watched speedruns of this before. I think I watched, like, 2 speedruns. But one guy, he just did the speedrun, and it didn't make any sense to me, because it's like, well, why are you walking away from your Pikmin and they're not getting killed by, like, this thing, right? And then there was, like, another guy that did one, and he actually explained it. And when he actually, like, explained it, it was like, oh, man, that's so clever. That's so good. I was, like, really impressed and everything, right? At the same time, though, I still don't know how he did it. It's like one of those things, it's like, my gosh, are you somehow increasing the time, like the length of the day Because I don't quite know how you're getting away with some of this shit. But I don't know. I feel like that's how a lot of speedruns are, though. People do things that feel like they should be impossible, and it's just one of those, it's like, well, they're either cheating or they know some function to this game that I don't. Like, I think when I saw the actual one with the explanation, it was really neat because they're like, okay, if you put exactly this many flower Pikmin, you know, red flower Pikmin on the canopy, it can sneak by the cannon beetle faster than, you know, faster than it can shoot. So you're good. And it's like, that is crazy. Did somebody test this until it was enough? Or did they have, like, some good hard numbers and they were just like, listen, man, by my calculations, by my incredibly neurotic and, you know, crazy calculations, I have figured out that it is exactly 20 Pikmin over budget. Actually, probably be more like 23 Pikmin over budget is exactly how much we need for this to work. It is fascinating to me. Now we can... There's like no way that I beat the stinking beady long legs and get it back to base in like a third of a day, is the thing. But I really want to try it, so I might try it anyway. Even if it is a very, very ill-conceived and poor decision. Even if it will cost me resources. Oh, I was too close? I need you guys to come... Oh, I got so many kills just now. Why can't I throw? And by throw, of course, I mean hit this guy. Not just make it so that I lose big time. Oh. How many do I have? I have 25. I have 25. Oh man, I am gonna feel like a champ if this comes through. If it is just like barely not there, I am gonna be so cross with myself. They're not gonna make it. I am gonna be like 30 seconds off from this. I can almost guarantee you. I believe. Oh, please, please, please. Yes, yes, yes. 1 second to sundown. 1 second to sundown. I don't even know if I want to mess with you, necessarily. You're not a bad guy. You're just gonna kind of be a pain in my ass. You're gonna be a bit of a distraction. Okay. Of course, I could use your corpse for things. Nothing deviant, just food. I mean, realistically, that's a pretty common use for a corpse. A good portion of our food are just corpses, when you think about it. Okay, if I don't blow this up, it's gonna be a problem. So you know what? We're gonna blow it up. Kill it. Do not let it hatch. We are preemptively. And no one needs to know what that was. No one needs to know what I just did. No one needs to know the pain and suffering I just averted. I've found my massage machine. This puts right down the lower back area and let it go to work. I can't wait until I get it installed again, as my lower lumbar region has been paining me ever since the crash. Ah, sweet relief. That's right. Pikmin died. Pikmin risked their lives to help me get a fucking massage machine. I honestly, could you imagine if this happened in an actual stinking, you know, in a war situation, right? Where, like, a general sends all his men into, like, pretty much, like, the meat grinder They pull off a win and they're like, oh man, but we've won. We did something strategically important. We're saving the world out here. And then, like, the commander comes in, he's like, good job, privates. You rescued my massage chair. I feel like that's one of the times where the commander, maybe they go missing in battle. You know what I mean? They have the ability to walk through water. And they insist on me, you know, they insist on building a bridge. Damn, you dumb little turds. I love you dearly. But jeez. One final piece. What could it be? What is Olimar willing to risk it all to retrieve? I have a very important and patriotic job for you, yellows. I just need you to wait around. I just need you guys to chill for me. For a little bit. Don't even worry about it. It's not gonna, it's nothing. Just close your eyes and think of happier times. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. He's stunned. Okay, come here. Stun him again. He's holding on to something very precious. Very precious. Something that I just can't leave lying around. Kill him, just kill him, just kill him. He's practically dead. At long last, I've found it, the final part of my secret safe, and it's as full as ever. You guys don't understand, it was my life savings. And who wouldn't be more worried about life savings than saving somebody's life? Their lives. Multiple died. Very many died. 12 days. 12 days. So I didn't beat my best score. But I am gonna tie it. And that feels pretty good. Maybe not the high score Pikmin-wise. Maybe not the speed run, but this is pretty good. I'm not sure if this is my favorite Pikmin game, but it's definitely one of those, you know, it has a special appeal just because of the 30-day thing. Because like I said, I don't really, that doesn't affect me, right? I can get it done easy in 30 days. I just did get it done easy in 30 days, right? But trying to see how many days you can get it down in, I think is part of the fun. And I think you do keep track of days in the other games, but there's not as much of a focus on it, so I don't really pay attention to them. Whereas with this, it is just one of those, just like, oh, can I get down to like only 15 days? Oh, can I hit 12 again? Like, it is, oh, yeah, it is so fun to see how fast you can get this game done. I'm not a speedrunner by any means, but I at least understand the appeal. Games like this make me understand the appeal.